Welcome.
So,
Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants. We are back for the game week 24, I believe, preview. And we seem to have all recovered. Obviously, I recovered from the beating in the alleyway I took at the Emirates. You know what I'm saying? You've recovered from Vicario's woes. Casey and Kids, you have to carry on the form that you've obviously been putting forward over the last 3 weeks to make that 5 wins in a row, I believe. And yeah, so we're back. I'm joined by Kiz, Casey, Corey, Ethan. Man, how are we feeling today?
Right.
feeling great.
Great.
Wait,
Good.
Corey, didn't you win?
Oh, don't worry. I just ignore Montel. I ignore Montel. He
No, he
does.
put you up there. That's the one.
Cheers.
Sorry, continue.
It's a preview. It's a preview.
How about
Everyone's
it's so
best
normal for Corey to be bottom row? It's just like, what are we doing, kind of thing, isn't it?
Again, Corey's so dumb enough to think I do it on purpose, but it's fine.
Montel, you just said no, Montel. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the fact that you said Casey, Kiers, get your form. You the beating, Ethan getting a draw. You didn't mention Man United winning either. But we're just gonna ignore
Man
that.
is sick, G. You man are sick.
Oh, again, that's what I'm saying. I just ignore it, Casey. I ignore it. I just go on with my day and do what I do in it. No issue.
If you win a million nil, and can you be 5th place if you win a million nil?
Months, you still going on? Why don't we just carry on with the show, please?
I'm trying, but the validation of the Manchester United is stopping me.
Bro,
You know?
Casey spoke to me. Did you hear me say anything?
Corey, again, he just pointed out. He just pointed out something. That's fine. That's fine. Man United with an emphatic win over West Ham last week with their 3-0 win. With their 3rd win on the bounce, I believe, getting their form back and fighting the good fight to get a European spot. Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Clock. 1, 2, 3.
You know what I'm saying?
Get the cameras in. We're having a party.
You know? Yeah, man. So I don't know what game we start with. Should we start with the London Derby? Obviously, a lot of the games, there's no like big 6 clashes. You know what I'm saying? There's no clashes.
Bro, there's big, bro. Villa United. That's.
Oh, is that like the level now? What is that United's level now?
No, Montel. Let's not. I don't want to downplay their game.
Casey, again.
Bro, I'm looking
this is
from
what you call a salty brother.
I'm looking from a neutral.
This is what you call a salty brother.
For United fans, Montel, this is kind of similar to mine and your game in the sense that if they win this, they go 5. I think it's 5 points within Villa, and then top 4 doesn't look like a long distance memory for them. And on the flip side, if they lose this, it's now 11 points behind Villa, and that's where you look like, are we gonna pick up 11 points over Villa? Not too sure, kind of thing. So games, it's a big game, bro. That Villa United game's a big game for both of them because, you know, for Villa that will kind of put them 4th or 5th, really. You'd think, in a good stead for 4th or 5th. So they'll be looking good. And then, yeah, so I think that's a big game as well, to be fair.
It is. I think it's probably a big game for Villa. But as I think United just kind of got to keep winning and going about their business. I feel like they've got other things they need to work on. I think Villa, for them, after what United did to them at Old Trafford, in terms of the comeback and the way they let that game slip, can't happen again. It really can't happen again.
They lost their 2 last home games, isn't it?
Yeah, no, 1. Well, in all comps, yeah. In the Prem, they've only lost 1.
Yeah. In all comps, they lost 2. So yeah, man, like.
So Villa Park is not looking as fortified. It's not looking as fortified. But I think we should start with the Arsenal game, just because obviously, it's a derby in it, like it is a London derby, whatever way we look at it. Obviously, Arsenal on 4 straight wins, and literally the opposite side of the spectrum. West Ham are on 4 straight losses, and in fact, the last team to actually beat Arsenal was West Ham, and West Ham's last win was against Arsenal. So there's a lot of like judgy, topsy-turvy sort of stats going into this game. But the key person who I think is, you know, to West Ham, there are rumors that he's around, and then there's now people saying he's not going to be fit. Paqueta, probably their player of the season. Maybe Bowen, probably.
No,
I'd
it's
say,
Paqueta. He's the difference
Yeah,
maker.
Paqueta still.
Paqueta's the
yeah,
difference
I,
maker.
I think you probably lean over to Paqueta in terms of everything, the steal in midfield. Obviously, I ain't really seen what Calvin Phillips has been bringing to the team. Their games have kind of clashed with Liverpool, so I haven't watched Calvin Phillips yet.
He got benched the last game after that stinker, the first one. Well, not
I
stinker.
saw the mistake.
Bournemouth stinker. Cost them 3 points, basically, innit? And the next game...
And stunk against us as well.
Was he bad against United? Was he bad against you lot?
Yeah, he came off the bench and he stunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. For now, I won't be
did he
too
play?
harsh on him. I'll put it down to lack of match time and all of that. But he
Very
has
long
to
time.
buck up his ideas real quick. Because if we're real, bro, he's had less than like 200 minutes in the last season. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. You know what I mean? So I won't be too harsh straight away. But yeah, he really needs to start switching it around because West Ham are going to need him. You know, he's a good player. He's shown what he showed a couple of years ago. He's a good player, but yeah, they're going to need him in that little loan. And he's going to need it for himself, for his own self-confidence. Like,
no, I hear it.
You know,
I hear it. Let's have a look at the chat and see obviously who's obviously around and stuff. Big up, obviously, Ethan. I saw your comment nice and early. Big up the Book of Eli as well. Make sure you go subscribe. You'll go and see him over on Sarcasm City as well. Big up KLFC, Trafford Tunnel. Of course, if Ty and the guys, they just done a show of Saeed, so make sure you guys can go and check that. Ravi's in the house. Daps is in the house as well. While we wait for the likes, the shameless likes, get those likes up. Big up Elder, he says, big up the panel, even the deluded ones. Big up TVG in the house as well. Mr. Link here as usual. All that good stuff. T is here as well, so wants sipping on that haterade. Big up Mello saying it's a 6-pointer. Villa just held a whipping from a proper Chelsea. They have to do a get back, says KD as well. So you lot, big up every single person in the chat. Big up Cal one as well. Good to see you. Obviously, he was in the stream earlier with me, Kaz and Roms. You lot, make sure we smash the like button. Let's go for about 120 likes for today's stream. I'll say let's go for 120 likes. And make sure again we are even closer to 8,000 subs. We are now 36 subscribers away from 8,000 subs. So you guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 8K ASAP. So of course, going back to the Arsenal game, you'd look at this as a banana pill, but would you look at this more as an easier game simply because there's no Paqueta? Because the way I see it now, West Ham are the London killers, innit? They've beaten Chelsea. They've beaten you at your ground. And they've also beaten Spurs at their ground. Cool. It wasn't the most prettiest of victories in a few of those games, but that's West Ham, innit? It's never really going to be a pretty win if they come up against one of our teams, let's be honest. It's never going to really be a pretty win. That's them in a nutshell. Will tomorrow be another opportunity for them to do that? Or maybe without Paqueta, do you guys just think, nah, it was another day at the office, 2-0 up halftime, shut up shop, and just control the game?
Nah, for me, I can only see a victory for Arsenal. I can see there's one script I read that said that the game could be tight, but then the other scripts I got sent, the one that they said is going to be used for the video is straight whoopings. So I don't know, man. It's one of two ways. I just see a dub. The end story was a dub for both of the scripts, but yeah. They can disrupt us, but I just feel like right now, after that Liverpool win, the fist pumps, the photos, the whole buzz around it, we're gonna carry that into this game and that energy as well. So I think it will just be a bit too much for them.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I feel like the Liverpool win gave us a lot of confidence. Maybe if we didn't win that Liverpool game, then maybe potentially could have been a slip up, but no, with the confidence that we've got now, like we're just gonna have too much for West Ham. I don't even think Paqueta will, because I don't think Paqueta even played the first game against us. I think he come off injured, I think, in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So that don't even that's not even a thing. I think we just got too much for an overall. I'll be real.
Oh yeah, because they didn't really. Wait, was it the Arsenal game that he got injured in?
Yeah,
it was. Isn't it? Yeah, so even with Paqueta, I just think the Arsenal right now, it's too much. Not saying we're gonna play them off the park and batter them, but I feel like we'll win 100%.
Do you think? Don't you think though? That's another like if we're playing devil's advocate, so they actually managed to get a win without Paqueta for most of the game. So is that something West Ham fans can look at and go, well, we're not all the way out the woodworks. Like we're not dead and buried.
Not really though, because you're going to get them. You're going to get that one.
They got the better of you in the cup as well, because it is 2-0 for them in terms of like your little head to head. It's like a 2-1 thing. As I said, they've done in London. They've done very well in London. They've done very well this season.
Yeah, no, they have. But I feel like the way we are now, because we all know that West Ham shouldn't be beating us. We all know that. So all it took was for things to get back to normal and things to get right, which is what it is now. And then we'll bot them still. Like I feel it'll be like a 2-0. No, it'll be like a 2-0 bot. Like not like we're gonna thrash.
Wait, that's not
like a 4-0, 5-0 bot, but it'll be a 2-0, like I said, control bot. We'll control the game, we'll bot them 2-0 and then just go backyard. That's all it will be, bro. I'll be real. So I can see that.
So.
I hope so.
Even last time, don't go. West Ham are in some stinky form, but even last time, you man were the better team. They just looked better going forward, didn't it? And they pulled off some mad defensive display. Don't let that happen again, fam.
If it does,
that's
then it does.
And that's what I think. I don't
know
know if they can do that again because that was a it was a poor performance.
Carabao Cup.
They beat you, man, in the Carabao Cup.
Bro, Carabao Cup. Bro, we played like Reece Nelson starting in that. Like it's not even.
No, bro. Cool.
I don't look too much into the Carabao Cup game when I look at, them beating us. Like, cool, they beat us in the cup. We're looking at the league right now, and league form is very different to cup form, as Chelsea have shown everyone, right? So, for me in the league, I don't think, and I think even if they keep it, 0-0 for the first half, say for example, I don't think they can do that for the 90 minutes. I think we're gonna have opportunities, and the way the team's feeling right now, we just got to put. I don't think they can score more than one goal.
Even against
if they're to score, I think it's one.
They look threatening, like they just did it like they're gonna score at any point. There was no real vim, and they had chances.
Like the goals, yes, Montel, they did score more than one against us in the. In the league last time.
By the way, Casey, you weren't in bad form going into that game at the Emirates against West Ham. You weren't in.
We did. Form. We drew to you,
and that was
and then we lost to them.
Yeah, but you weren't in bad form.
And then lost to Villa.
Going into the West Ham game, you wasn't in bad form, bro. You was just kind of. I think you had one loss in there. But
the thing is, it was the performances, the results. You're right. We weren't in bad form in terms of results, but the performances then were kind of leading up to this. That little, 4 games that we kind of, didn't pick up the points. The performances were showing that, and we were saying that, and we was all going, "Oh yeah, but we're getting the win, so it don't really matter." But really and truly, the performances were showing that that was going to happen. Sorry. So I just feel like now the performances as of recent have been a lot better. Ever since the break, really, ever since that Dubai break, the performances for me have been a level above what they were prior to that. So I just see it continuing.
Now.
Yeah. Ever since the break, we haven't lost a game since the break. I think we've won most of them. So,
I'll be real, if you look at West Ham's performances that recently, I feel like even if you go back to when they played, I think it was it Sheffield away? Sheffield away where they conceded that last minute penalty and drew the game. Yeah, it was. Like even that, and then when they played Bournemouth, like it's just they don't look great. Like obviously I know West Ham have never been that great, like on the eye, but even performances just haven't been anything. So if we play our game and play normally, like it should be a win, man. There's no excuses.
Is it one of those ones where if you don't get the win, you don't deserve to be in the title race still? Like, is it one of those games? Because that's how I feel like going into my Burnley game. I feel like sometimes if you, I'm not talking about if you draw the game so much, but if you lose the game, like if it was worst case scenario.
Even a draw's a loss. A draw's a loss.
A draw's a win for them, bro. Like for me, that's a loss, bro. I'll be real, because there's certain draws you can look at where you're like, a draw can.
I mean, they're at home, so they're gonna wanna, because they're at home, innit? They're at their ground.
But bro, West Ham on a normal day, like, cool. West Ham are at home, yeah. The last time they beat me at home, when they were at home, was in 2019. Then before that, it was 06. G. They don't really beat man at home, so I'm not expecting a loss. A draw, they've drawn a couple times. We've drawn a few times at their stadium, but bro, more often than not, we beat them. G. More often than not, we beat them.
In their last 5 games, it's 1 win, 3 draws, 1 loss. And in your last 5 games, obviously 3 straight wins and 2 straight losses. And obviously that 5th loss was actually the game against West Ham. Ironically.
Yeah. No, I'm not even talking about last 5. I'm talking about between us, head to head between.
I know. I know. Yeah, but again, historically, a lot of things have changed this season. So I'm not really looking too deep into that. I feel like on paper, Arsenal have always been better than West Ham. There hasn't been many seasons in the last 20 odd years where West Ham have been a better team on paper than Arsenal.
There hasn't been a season.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't remember a season. West Ham, I don't even know if West Ham have even finished above you in the Premier League.
I don't think so.
Maybe the season with Payet, maybe one where like they come 6th or something.
Yeah.
How did they get Conference League that time?
Yeah, that season you man finished 8th. I think they finished.
They finished 7th. Yeah, must have finished 7th.
Yeah.
So probably that year, but I think that's about it.
Even then, I'm looking at the season when Arsenal finished 8th, and West Ham finished 10th for one of them.
What?
And yeah, West Ham finished 10th in one of
them. How did they get?
West Ham finished 1.
West Ham finished 6th. Arsenal finished 8th.
Oh yeah, was that one?
I was looking at 1920. West Ham finished 16th.
Yeah, so they finished.
So it was 2020. It was the season after. Yeah, and Arsenal actually ended that season with 5 straight wins as well. They ended that season, the last 5 games.
I think that's the season they beat us. That Decker's 1-0. The season they made conference and we came 8th. Yeah, bro, it was tight.
Dimitri Payet. It wasn't a Dimitri Payet season, but yeah. So there's one. Okay, listen, one season that they finished above you. So like when it comes to like controlling the game, being better than them on the eye, you're always gonna be better than them on the eye. You're always gonna control the game more than them. For them, it's just about the result.
And it's the same for us right now.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you'd like to put in a great performance. You'd like it to be convincing, but we're at that stage in the league where you fuck up, boy. You know what I'm saying? Corey and Ethan, do you see Arsenal kind of mowing these man over, or is it kind of a control? Like, what's your verdicts on what you think can happen out of this game?
Well, we just beat them 3-0, and they looked horrible going against us. We're looking at informed Arsenal sides that's just beat Liverpool at home. Emphatic win. Their spirits are high. There should be no question about why they shouldn't win this game.
But they're not gonna turn up the same way they turned up against you. Like every game, different game to go in.
No, but big wins bring a lot of morale to the team.
Yeah, but I'm saying they looked awful against Man United. I think, you know what I'm saying?
Consecutive losses can go down a very dark path. Like, you start getting the draws just like West Ham are doing. They've just been getting draws. A loss there. Have they won a game?
Since Arsenal was the last time they won a game.
This is the issue. Since their losses, they've just been looking out of form the whole time. Whereas Arsenal have just beat you at the Emirates. Mm-hmm. Games like that change the season for them. That could push them to do God knows what. So with that, their players are looking good. Style of play, they dominated you. It should be the same. Is it at home as well?
It's at West Ham.
Corey, the cheat. You said West Ham dominated us.
I never said. I said you dominated Liverpool. Please calm down.
Sorry.
Please calm down. Okay? Please calm down.
Just have to make sure.
Put that defense down, okay?
Put that defense down. Don't have United chatting shit.
Defense down.
Instantly.
Yeah. Too much of that.
Literally, bro.
Too much of that.
So with that, with that, It should just be a calm Arsenal win, 2-0, maybe no 3-1, because Kudus just moves mad sometimes, and Kudus didn't play well against me, but you don't know what my man can do sometimes. Just takes a little over the top ball to get him behind, isn't it?
Let's move on to the score predictions then. Let's move on straight into the score predictions. Chat, let us know your score predictions and how you guys are feeling. We'll start with Ethan and then we'll go to me, then Corey, then Kears, and Case. We'll go around.
I'll go 3-1.
Probably a 2-0 Arsenal still.
2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Clean sheet.
Yeah. West Ham are too blunt. Like Corey said, they had nothing against United. Nothing. So, yeah.
I think because it's a derby, I don't see a clean sheet. I said I'm going to keep my prediction from earlier today the same. I said 2-1 Arsenal. I think West Ham probably get like a shitty goal somewhere. I think because they're at home again, I feel like they owe it to the fans to give them something to cheer about. So I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal. Of course, 3-1, do you say?
Yeah, 3-1. But I think West Ham score first.
Interesting. Kiss?
I'm gonna go for 2-1 as well, maybe. I was thinking 2-0, but when I look at their attack, like Kudus and Bowen, and they got some good guys in it. So yeah, maybe a 2-1.
Okay.
4-0 Arsenal.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. For me, it's just, bro, we're too good right now. Like I'm looking at us and I'm thinking, bro, even if we played anywhere near how we played against Liverpool, they're just not gonna get the ball. It's just gonna be suffocating settings, fam. So yeah, for me, 4-0.
Liverpool did score against you.
Yeah, that's all great, bro. A lot of teams have scored against me, G. Like,
well, technically Liverpool didn't score, but
bro, it's a different mind. That's what I'm saying. It's a different mindset, bro. Different mindset.
Okay.
Calm. 4-0. Hey, listen.
Okay.
Love that from you, Casey.
By the way, so a draw's a loss, by the way, Casey, yeah?
Bro, to me, it's a loss.
Where we are.
That's normal news.
Yeah, for me, it's 100%, bro.
I'm just making sure, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking true.
But it won't be a loss
Case,
on the table. So if you lose and I draw, we're not in the same bracket.
Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me.
No, I'm just saying.
Stop talking about me. This is the Arsenal segment, so I'll ask you a question about Arsenal. Stop bringing it over to me. You get annoyed when we do.
You asked is a draw's a loss. That's not about me. That's about anyone, G.
Corey, to be fair, you did say that. You made it very clear that we battered West Ham last week. So obviously, yeah, and you did kind of throw that in there.
Yeah,
He's
cheeky, bro. He's trying to be cheeky and then trying to like backtrack on the cheekiness.
That's the reality of the situation.
You're saying a little poke in the jab. Jabs in the comes back.
Bro, stand on it, Corey. Stand on business, G. Stand on business.
At the end of the day, again, let me finish what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we're crap. We're looking at Casey has clearly made it known that Arsenal are in top spirits, top form, everything. And little shit Man United right now has just gone and put 3 past them. You should be doing more than that. It's as simple as that.
Why should I be doing more than that?
Listen to the way this guy analyzes the game.
Wait, did you pay them away from home?
Man thinks it's a FIFA side.
It was OT.
I'm going to the London Stadium. So what? So how's it the same?
So, bro, wait. When do you care? You just made it known they beat you once in 2019, the other one in 2006. So
Correct.
With that, it doesn't matter. What does you going to their stadium mean?
I don't score 4 past them. I don't batter them. Sometimes I beat them 2-1, 3-1.
You just said
1-0.
You just said
I say 4-0 because I have my reasons, bro. I just said 4-0 because of the way we're playing, G. And the way they're playing, they're not stopping us, bro.
So wait,
they're not stopping us, in my opinion.
I'm not backing with what I've said. I've said we're crap. Yeah, and we've put 3 past them.
But you don't have the right to put any pressure on anyone.
That's the point.
Please let me finish, please.
It's not how football works.
Okay, am I not allowed to finish?
No, go on, lad.
So we're crap. We've put 3 past them. You should be doing the same. And Casey has given the same energy and told me 4-0. So it's calm.
No,
But
no,
it's
but
not
that's
under the
not
same
why
circumstances.
he's
What the
saying
hell?
that though. It's not why he's saying that.
How's a
Hold on.
man's logic that
Just
dumb?
because
fam?
you won,
Wait,
3-0,
wait,
don't mean you have to win
wait,
4. That's not how it
but
works.
hold on a second. We wasn't in great form.
So Corey, they're
in
not the
better
same
form.
circumstances.
They're in better
One's at
form.
home, one's away.
It doesn't matter.
Now it doesn't
Alright,
matter.
cool. Wait,
Wait,
alright, cool. Corey,
listen,
listen to
why
this.
does
Corey,
away at West
Corey,
Ham matter to you?
Corey, we
Why
beat
does away
Liverpool
at
3-1.
West Ham
Hey,
matter? It shouldn't
Corey.
matter.
Corey,
Why does
we
away
beat
at West Ham
Please,
matter to you?
Corey, we beat Liverpool 3-1, right?
Okay.
West Ham beat us 2-0 at home. So should West Ham go beat Liverpool 5-1?
That
That's
makes
not
absolutely
how-
no sense because they
Good
never
point,
beat
Kay.
Liverpool.
Good
Because
point,
they
Kay.
never beat Liverpool. They never beat Liverpool.
So what does that
Yeah,
matter?
they haven't. West Ham have beaten us before. West Ham have beaten us
I'm not saying they haven't beaten you, but they don't really beat you like that. You just made it known to me that they beat you in 2019, this season as well, and 2006. So they don't really beat you, do they? They don't,
Yeah.
do they? They don't
Corey,
beat you.
like I said, Corey, you're just this ain't Corey. This isn't FIFA. This
It
is
should just be a dub.
FIFA. Innit?
It should
But
be-
Corey, everyone's predicted a dub, so I don't get your point, G.
Bro, I'm with it. I said 3-1.
So there you go. So I don't get it.
So all I'm saying is 4-0, innit?
Fam, just shut up,
Easy
man.
slapping, bro.
Just come with
Easy
some
slapping,
dumb
G.
logic,
Yeah,
fam.
of course. That one you confused me a little bit. With
Some
that
dumb
one.
It's the
logic,
truth,
fam.
bro.
Confused me a little
If
bit.
we beat them like that, you
Yeah,
guys
no,
should be
you're
doing
right.
better.
You're right.
Yeah, guys. I'll be honest. I'm losing brain cells listening to this.
Yeah, trust me.
We're gonna move on.
Why?
idiot.
Because I said if
Everyone's
you beat them
predicted
like
it,
that, you
Arsenal
should be
win.
doing better than us.
That's so dumb.
You should be doing better than us, no?
FIFA logic,
Any.
Pete.
Maybe you're right, Montel. Maybe I should put him back down to the bottom row, fam. This sixth place
Wait,
brain
who
cells,
are
fam.
you to control
Right in
anything?
my head, fam.
Wait, hold on a second. Who are you to control
My head,
anything?
bro.
Corey, don't have it.
Listen,
You to
people.
control anything.
That's
People.
fried, fam.
People, there's 130 people in the house right now. We're only on 48 likes. Please smash the like button, and let's get up to 120 like total. Ignore the argument we just had. Let's just move on to the next game and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. United versus Villa. Go on, then. All right, go on then. United versus Villa. Go on then. United versus Villa. Is that Villa Park? Is that Villa Park?
Yeah.
At Villa Park. Obviously, Villa 2 straight defeats at home. They're going to want to turn it around. United now in a decent vein of form as well. I believe have won their last 2 games now, obviously against Wolves and against West Ham. Man United are starting to find some rhythm. Kobe Casemiro, the pivot starting to look strong. They've obviously suffered an injury to Lissandro Martinez, which is probably going to be a big blow for them. But Højlund, 4 goals, 4 games. Rashford is quietly scoring goals. He's actually quietly getting a goal a game, pretty much, in his last 4 or 5 games as well.
What? You mean his last 2, G?
Rashford did not bag.
Man
Not
said
even
last 4
2.
or 5.
Has he even bagged in his last 2?
Got like 4 goals.
He didn't score. He didn't score
in his last 3. I think he's backed a few goals. He scored against.
I think he scored 2 in his last
he scored against Forest. He scored in the game before that. I thought he scored 3. Another game.
Yeah,
I don't know how
2 G.
Yeah.
2 in his last 3.
I'm sure. I can only remember Rashford celebrating that. But oh no, there was one against Tottenham when he done that. That's the one I could.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that,
scored against Spurs as well.
yeah, that and the one against Wolves. That's
But
the
he
one.
scored against but he scored against Forest as well.
When did they play Forest?
Yeah,
When they
you
lost.
might be right, Monto.
When
When was that? That was time ago.
Wait 1 second.
I'm
So he
pretty
scored
sure
in
Rashford. I remember
Premier
scoring
League,
3
Yeah,
goals.
it's just Premier League.
the Premier League. So he scored in the Wolves game. Scored in the Tottenham game.
He scored in the Forest game. And that's in the
Yeah.
last 5 games. Aren't those all in the last 5
It
games?
couldn't have been last 3 games. Surely not.
Yeah, so he scored 3 in his last 4.
Oh, yeah, he was
What,
on
that Forest game? That
game
Forest game was 3 games ago.
That Forest game was
He missed
well,
it.
That was the 4th
obviously
game.
the West Ham game. So 1, 2, 3, 4 games ago.
So it's
What is it, fam? That felt like an eternity.
3 in his last
that
4.
was a time ago, right?
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna.
he was last
I don't have to big up Rashford, but he scored.
Yeah, no, it just
like,
didn't seem like I just can't remember when he's bad bare like that in recent games of Europe.
It's not even bad. Like I just said, it's a little vein of like he's quietly starting to score some goals. So, adding to my point, like Villa are looking shaky defensively. for me, really missing Pau
And
Torres.
Monte, you didn't mention Højlund scoring the little few goals.
I did. Do man
You
just
did.
not listen?
Oh, you
When
did.
man just not listen when I speak, fam.
Fam, you might have been quiet, G. So I didn't hear you, G. Speak up.
No, volume up.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, very, very, very weird. Back to my point. Villa are looking shaky defensively, and Man United are starting to score goals. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know about you lot, but that I've got United down to win that game. I know everyone's looking for Villa Park, United.
Draw. Straight
No
draw.
chance. I've got United down to win that game 2-1 in it. But
That's
like,
a draw at best. At best,
That's a draw
I know
for
Pau
me.
Torres is very close to being back to fitness. I don't think he'll start. I think he needs one more game, I believe. But they're missing Pau Torres. I feel like he's one of the main stakes in that defense that keeps them solid. And he's not there. And I think this is an opportunity for United to go and get another 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Tottenham
Big
obviously are facing a Brighton side. So you got to make sure that Tottenham are consistently looking over their shoulders.
No,
That's
Villa
the aim.
win
Just
that
need to
still.
just focus on winning the games. Big game. This is a very, very big game. If we really want to look at Champions League,
It's your biggest game of the
think about
season,
making it.
as of now.
Yeah, definitely. As of now,
Up to this
easily.
point, yeah, definitely your biggest game of the season.
We have to win this game. A draw or a loss is unacceptable.
Draw, you can
There's
accept
no
a
two ways
draw.
about that.
A draw away
Huh?
at Villa's not bad. A draw away at
No,
Villa's
but
not
if
bad.
we're thinking about trying to make Champions League, a draw is unacceptable.
A
Bro.
draw makes it 8 points.
I'll be real. Yeah, I think a draw at Villa Park isn't a bad result. But I feel like I feel like top four's done for you, man. Anyway, I know you lot are going to look at it in a positive way where you have to keep the pressure on. You're not going to just give up, lie down, and give up. But
Yeah,
like with what Villa beating Man City and Arsenal at Villa Park. If you don't want to go there, using your own logic that you just gave to Arsenal, using your own logic, a draw over there wouldn't be the worst game, the worst.
and I
thing
mean
in the
every
world.
time we've been Villa Park.
It is though, Montel.
Last time we've been Villa Park to win a game, it was a very long time ago.
Bro, I'm not gonna sit here and say a draw is a horrible result for this current Man United at Villa Park.
No, but
Playing the way they're playing, it's not
it's
crazy.
not about the
Your
level
run
of
coming
the
up is
squads.
not
It's
bad
about
as well.
what the result does, fam. For them, same way for us, Montel. Cool, a draw at the Emirates to Liverpool isn't the worst result when you look at it. But what it would have done in terms of for the table and us going forward is dead. A draw is not what we would have needed. You know what I'm saying? It's not the worst, but it's not what we need.
The stakes are high, but again, going to a draw, to drawing a game, drawing at a ground where you and City both lost in the space of a week. It's not mad, bro. United are shit.
No, it's not.
it's not
But for their
good,
top four hopes, it's dead. For the top four
Yeah,
hopes, it's down.
for their top four hopes. But one draw today isn't going to completely bury their top four hopes, in my opinion. I thought
No, of course not.
But it will though. If anything,
It
it's
kind
done
of does,
now.
bro. 8
It's
points.
done now.
Bro, if you're making top four, yeah, there's going to be so much inconsistency trying to make top four. It's not like I'm going to try win the title.
Only four.
You're 8 points off Villa. 8 points.
No, but I'm saying, just listen to what I'm saying, yeah. There's inconsistencies with Aston Villa, Tottenham not as much as Aston Villa, but Tottenham as well, and of course us. When we're trying to make top four, where we know other teams in front of me are going to drop points. It's not like I'm looking to win the title where I don't even know when Arsenal are going to drop points. I don't know when Liverpool are going to drop points, and I don't know when City are going to drop points. So when Montel says you're not down and out, it's because there's inconsistencies with these sides. It's not like anyone's trying to win a title or anything right now. So I kind of hear what Montel's saying.
Yeah, but that's why I said that's why I said the inconsistencies is going to be the reason why it's too much. 8 point gap now is too much. So if you draw the game, it'll still be an 8 point gap. That's too much.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Because the inconsistencies, because you all have it. Well, we all have it to a certain extent, but Tottenham, yourselves, Villa probably have it slightly more. Bro, that means that can you find the consistency to pick up the 8 points that are dropped by Villa?
I just think if we can last.
Because that's really that 3
If we can get
wins.
these dogs, yeah. If we can pick up these wins until Martinez comes back, I feel like we'll have a shot.
When's he back?
Personal opinion. End of the international break.
End of March.
End of March.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not sure if it's end of March.
Like
I just hear
mid-March,
it's-
end of March.
No, it's done.
I hear it's
man.
after the international break, he'll be back in it. So I think
So-
it's.
No, that
I'll
being
be
said,
sure.
because Corey, I've looked at your fixtures, innit? You've got like Luton, Fulham, and then you got City 4 game weeks away. If you could not maybe hold out to City away, yeah, probably lose that game. After that, you got a decent run of fixtures. If you get Martinez back, crunch time, you man can do a thing, G.
I don't
As I said,
see
This
how-
is why the
top
win
six
is
teams-
important, Ebro.
Yes, it's important, but no. The win can be
It's not
important,
do
but
or
at the
die.
same time, the draw can also be not dead and buried, innit?
How can you say that?
Bro, two things can be true. We've just
No,
explained.
because bro, with us, yeah, I'm not trying to play the victim card. This is actual facts. When it was us, we said if we lose that, no, I'm not. Listen, let me land.
Kids,
I'm not
stop it,
bro.
G.
Let me land. I'm not trying to do the victim thing. The fact was, if we lost that game versus, yeah, you could once you could do with that, but it's not. Man, I'm not letting you land in it, like, bro. I'm saying if we see when we played you before the game, the talk was if we lost the game, the title was done. If we lost the game, that would have been an 8-point gap. I mean, the title was done. I agreed, by the way. So if it's an 8-point gap with Villa and United, why is top 4 not done? What's the difference?
Because, kids, as I said already, there's so much inconsistency with trying to get top 4.
From you and Villa.
But then you need
That's
to play.
the
You got Spurs, and if Spurs beat Brighton, say you draw to Villa and Spurs beat Brighton, now you're 8 points behind Villa and 9 points behind Spurs.
No,
but just like, but it just, as I said already, it takes one injury for Tottenham to go back to losing
Oh, but
games.
it's the same for you. You've
That's
you've now
exactly
got Maguire.
That's my point.
And
here.
that's why I said there's so
I'll be
much
real.
inconsistency.
We're giving this too much. I think we're just giving.
I'm just
this too
thinking,
much
bro.
airtime.
And maybe
Your
maybe
situation
it's
with
me,
Liverpool
maybe
winning the
it's me.
title race is completely different
It's
because the
totally
inconsistency.
It's not though, because
Because
the level is still the same. The level
Because
is still the same.
the inconsistencies aren't the same.
Bro, that's my
They're not
point.
the same.
And that's my point. The inconsistency between me and you is roughly the same. The inconsistency between Villa and United are the same. So that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing, just different hopes. One's top 4, one's title.
No,
Yeah.
It's not hard.
No.
I'll be real.
We'll agree to disagree. Let's just go into the score predictions. We'll start with Casey. We'll go across and then to Kiers and then Corey, then me, then Ethan.
I predict 1-1. Sure.
Kiers, chat. Let us know as well, please.
I'm going 2-2 still. 2-2.
Of course.
2-1 United.
Yep, I agree. I'm going 2-1 United. Eth,
I think 1-1 or 2-2 draw, definitely.
Okay. Mark is saying 3-1 United. Z 3-1 United. Melo saying 2-1 United. HR, big up yourself, saying 2-2. Love United. Hate the ops is saying 3-1 United.
You know,
Like-
I can't lie, it wouldn't shock me.
So no one-
shock me.
So man, them are saying, no one's back in Villa.
You just, I mean, kids, you just said no chance when at the start when I said I think United win.
Yeah,
You
no,
just said no chance.
That's what I'm saying. Like now, when I deep it, because they've got Villa, like they pay a high line. So all comments say high line, Rashford, Garnacho, all of them there can exploit that. So
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. But Villa want to bounce back off to some poor results.
This is it, bro. And Villa haven't got no bummy manager, bro. They've got a top manager in Unai that is not going to accept, these two, because he's going to look at it as 2 home defeats, bro. I know it's in 2 different competitions, but it's 2 home defeats. He's thinking this is dead, bro. After we just went on however many games unbeaten, G. So yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Villa got the job done. I see everyone in the comments saying mostly United, and most man here saying United, but yeah, bro, don't be surprised. That's why I think a draw, fam. I think United are good enough to get themselves a couple goals, but then Villa, I think Villa can score a couple themselves. So yeah, man.
Wait, who's centre back for United? If Martin is injured.
Probably
Need for
Maguire.
running someone.
Varane back?
Maybe.
Varane's back, yeah.
Fair enough. I think Maguire and Varane are probably in centre back. But let's move on. Obviously, remember, people, 154 people in the house right now. Make sure we're smashing the like button. The fact there's 154 people and there's only 64 likes is criminal. People, we got to pay our rent. We have to pay our rent. Please hit the like button. It does help push the channel. It does help support us and push everything forward.
Why is it not popping up now? It's not doing it. But yeah, thumbs up.
63 likes is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So guys,
put the thumbs up.
Literally just below there somewhere. So make sure we do smash the like button. Our total is, we want to get to 125 likes today. You know what I'm saying? As there you go, guys. Casey said it there. So make sure we're doing all of that. And also, again, subscribe if you're enjoying the content as well. This is almost the calm before the storm. The calmest stream we've had in a while, to be fair. I like this. It's obviously not going to be like this on Sunday, is it? But, you know, we move. One more thing I'd say is... Actually, not forget it. We're going to move on to the Tottenham game, just for time. Tottenham versus Brighton. I mean, the last time we saw this fixture, I was disgusted with the Tottenham performance, simply because... Brighton had so many injuries. Bro. I mean, Tottenham had injuries, but Brighton had belt to ass. It was belt to ass. Serious talking. We're talking like belt to ass. Serious talking. Now, Eva over here. We're over here. Belt to us. It was belt to us.
I know. Go type in Sky Sports the highlights, and you'll just see João Pedro doing this.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
He's a bum, man. By the way, you know he's apparently injured.
I saw that he's injured still.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But it wasn't oil thing, innit? Like it was an oil up thing. So let's wait.
Matoma's back. Matoma's back.
Yeah, so who's
let me get that.
He's back. Bissy's back.
Yeah, man.
Star's back. What does that mean?
He's been in that hyperbolic chamber.
Was Bissett back?
Yeah,
Corey's a sheep. Go in your fucking game, you bum.
Bissett.
Corey's Maguire.
I like message, fam. With it.
No, I expect to move to these man, fam. So I finally get to see Werner get dropped. I finally get to see my midfield.
Why do you want Werner getting dropped?
Because he's not good. What do you want me to say, fam? What?
He's all right.
That's cap. That's cap.
Yeah, he's all right. No, Brennan Johnson's not good. If you're saying Brennan Johnson stinks,
Werner's effective, but he's not good, fam. That's it. He works, but
the only thing I'll say, the only thing I'll say is he hasn't contributed to the goals, and that'll be the only thing I'll be like, alright, cool, that's a bit of a letdown. But everywhere else, in terms of work rate, the assist that he's chipped in with, you know, important assist, and just doing a job down the left, bro.
He's 3 games, Casey, 3 games, 2 assists.
Yeah, bro.
Like.
And I thought it was 3. I think one of them was like a fantasy assist, not a.
No, bro.
Like one of those janky assists.
Both sweats. Both decent sweats. One was the pass.
Yeah, no. I think he had didn't he have 3? I thought he had 3 kind of sweats.
Bro, what did he do other than that though? What's he done other than them 2 assists?
Bro, he's played 3 games.
I get that.
He played 3 games.
He played shit, and he played shit in all 3 games.
No, he hasn't. No, he has not.
So name me one good game. One good game.
His debut. It doesn't mean just because you're shit doesn't mean you've had a scintillating performance.
Bro, I don't want to hear. No, there's no in between because with Havertz, there's no in between. It's the same with one.
Oh my god,
stop, bro. No one's speaking about
alone.
This is weird.
But it's what you man do this. That's what you do. When Havertz is doing nothing, he's playing shit. When he's doing nothing.
Werner's always in the game, so we're not going to do that. Whether it's shit or good, he's always in the game. It's like a Nunes thing. It's like a Nunes thing, bro. He's always there.
One less assist than Odegaard is crazy.
That guy is a ghost, fam.
Name me one good game from Werner, bro. One good game.
He's shit.
Hey, one less assist from Trent is crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's how Monster picking them up. That's the pedestal.
No, because he played 3 games.
Who said Werner's got one less assist than Trent?
Let me check.
Corey.
That is killing me.
What'd you say?
Was it you that
Just
said
scary,
Werner's
fam.
got one less assist than Trent?
It's true.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Bro, like, and again, you didn't get no 2 dead assists, bro. The assists were all right in it. So
Again,
like,
I agree.
yeah, I think we're just doing the because Werner's. You see, Chelsea's a fucked club, you know. Chelsea are so fucked. They just make what they do to footballers needs to be studied, innit? Mentally, it just needs to be studied what their man do to
Hey,
football.
Eve, what do you think? Red card Romero or
If you want to lose some money,
Wait, why is Melo saying instead of Coochie Romero? That is a new one. Wait, that error needed to go. I need that.
Yeah, he's Coochie Romero till further notice.
because
Definitely Coochie.
hey,
I'll be honest, yeah, bro. Man, I'm being cheeky, but I've got my full squad available. G, it doesn't need to be
hey,
that.
what do you think about
crazy.
Duncan Vicario? What do you think about Duncan Vicario? What do you think?
Wait, Corey, hold on. This is bare cheeky asking questions like this to where you are, what you're doing. This is very cheeky.
I was asked questions about mine. You guys had the choice to speak to me about my game.
Yeah, but we can do that. We're all above you by quite a lot. Like,
But you chose not to. Bro, wait, hold on a second. We are talking about the games upcoming. If you want to go by that mentality, yeah, then last season, why were you popping your chest when Arsenal was sitting second, I was sitting third? And why was Ethan popping his chest when he was sitting eighth? Like,
Corey,
bro,
Corey,
Let's talk about last season.
Don't hear that one, bro.
I'll give him the answer. I'll give him the answer. I only started popping my chest. I only started popping my chest towards United after the 7-0 game.
What?
Oh yeah, you lost 7-0, Corey.
Like the fuck? Because and at that point, Corey, you man started falling off. Remember, after that, even you hit. Sorry, Corey, you hit bad form after that, and I started winning games, and the gap was closing, and you only ended up finishing a few points above me. So that's where the verbal came from. It's not like you were fighting for the title, and I was 9th. I finished 5th. You finished 4th or 3rd or something like that. There was like 4 points. There was that 4 points between us. So the verbal is not crazy. You are how many points are you below Ethan right now?
I'm talking about coming through. I'm talking about just speaking during the whole season. I'm not speaking about the.
Well, I wasn't, bro. I told you my vote.
And God knows Ethan was.
Yeah, okay, I'm speaking for myself anyway. Either way, Corey, I'm speaking for myself, innit? I'm speaking for myself.
I'm asking Ethan the questions, and you're coming to me telling me I'm being cheeky. I'm speaking to Ethan. If Ethan wants to tell me I'm being cheeky, then let Ethan do that. You don't need to protect him.
What's your question?
I think you've been asking everyone cheeky questions. Next thing you're going to be asking me. Are you sure you're going to do this?
Ethan, and again, what do you think about Duncan Vicario? Let me know.
Duncan Vicario, what do you mean?
I mean, like Vicario's been looking a bit shaky in the box.
Yeah, he has.
If Dunk is on Vicario, it is long. It is so long. That's this Dunk. That's
dangerous.
Kids, Reyes had his stinky season as well. Like,
no one speaking about
Ethan, stop.
The thing that you're getting on to me about is what you're doing. No one's speaking about Arsenal. Arsenal's done. Yeah.
Listen, anyone can get. What's a Corey? Anyone can get.
No, Vicario's been dunked on more than
anyone can get.
I haven't done
nothing. I'm not talking for me.
Wait, Ethan. Vicario's been dunked on more than Raya. So let's not do that.
Raya, Luton. What other game was there?
That was it.
Hey, Ethan, why?
That was it.
Why was Vicario trying to save shots from behind the goal line?
That was inside the goal trying to save shots. The bum.
That's fine, bro.
Tell him fix up.
Anyway, let's talk about this Brighton game. Yeah.
You don't know what's
I'm gonna mash up Brighton.
The ball goes behind the line and he saves it from inside the goal. He's like, I saved it.
Trying to save shots is crazy.
Bro, you might have no place to talk about my keeper. My keeper's been arguably the best keeper in the Premier League.
No, but he's gonna fuck it up.
Of course, he's not in form right now. That's fine. Nonetheless,
no, it's not fine. It's really not fine, bro. It's not. Because that's what he said. When you're coming up against Dunk now, I'm sure Dunk's at 6'4", 6'5", whatever he is. He's
a big fella.
It's long. That's what he's got to do on Dunk. That's a goal.
He is a big fella.
Why are you so fascinated about Duncan Vicario, by the way? Deep it out.
Because you know everyone's gonna look at Tottenham and go.
The reality is, I probably put 4 past them. Like, it's just like.
When it comes to corners, see when it comes to corners, you and I both know, yeah, that managers are gonna go slap the ball right under the crossbar on the keeper.
Yeah,
you
so
know
that's what training is for, bro. So you can fix these things, bro.
Well, I believe I don't think you lot have only just started doing it this week because it's been happening for the last 2 weeks.
I know, and
You
now
say
it's actually becoming an issue.
there
First
was
time,
definitely training after
you're
your
like,
game against City.
the first time you're like, The second time you're like, this is an issue. That's it.
No. Wait, what? That's what?
That's it, bro.
Excuse me?
Things happen. If they happen the second time, you have to fix
things happen. That old chestnut.
Wait, is that statement true?
Bro, that is dead. And you know
it happened against City and it happened against Everton.
Because or you could get the Raya situation, and when he got dunked on versus Luton, that was it. We said no, that's dead, fixed.
Raya's made more. Raya's looked like a shake in front of goal in the goal. Sorry,
we're not speaking about shaking front. We're speaking about the getting dunked on as a keeper.
The first half of the season. For time, it was more than one game, bro.
No, it was not. I just asked you to name me a game rather than Luton. You can't.
Right, was a man. We're talking about bringing back Ramsdale because he was looking so shaky,
bro. You're mentioning other things.
Speaking about we're gonna just because of time, and we got just for the time, we're gonna have to go straight to score predictions.
Yeah, don't worry. Score predictions 1-1.
This guy's.
Well, like Evan Ferguson, I can see. I've seen the script.
Okay, you mean that, yeah?
Bro, I've seen the script, yeah, and it's reading either Dunk or Ferguson dunks on Vicario, and then some like get a little cheeky one at the end,
it's
and
funny.
then Gasly went up for 1-1.
He used to say all this, but in his bet builder, he'll do Brighton not to score.
Wait, is Danny Welbeck fit?
Bro, Welbeck's there, G. Welbeck's there.
Welbeck's there.
Yeah.
We're saying we can link, lads. We can link.
We can link.
Yeah, we can link.
Well, like that guy.
Hey, Milner though was the
Corey, yeah. Corey, the oldest swinger in town. The oldest swinger in town.
We can link. You man. Pedro Porro, Matoma test. That's a
bro. They call Milner James from the block, fam.
I will be there for that one.
Wait, what did you just say, Case?
They call Milner James from the block, fam. Not Jenny, fam. James from the block. He's been about.
How James Milner moved in at the Amex was crazy.
He nearly banked as well. I remember he nearly banked.
Bro, man was all cutting in, dropping his shoulder, and he slapped the post.
And like slapping it, hitting the post and that.
Hey, surely not, fam. Surely not.
Bro, this is what these men do, you know. Nice.
I might put an Acro on Milner.
Millie, man. I actually miss Millie Rock, man.
Listen, Millie Rock.
Yeah, miss him.
Matoma test as well. Like
Matoma's gonna be a.
Mention Milner shot on target.
Back that. That's gonna be like 2-1, 3-1. I will be
That's gonna be more than that, man.
I'll be there.
Put a little B on it.
Aye. Cool. Corey, sorry. Score predictions, please.
I'm gonna say 2.
Nice.
2-1?
I'm gonna say 3-0. 3-0 Tottenham still.
3-0.
Yep.
Okay, Casey.
Bro, he knows he doesn't. Ethan, when's the last time you had a clean sheet, G?
Case, go on, Case. Time.
Right. I think it's gonna be 2-1 Spurs. 2-1 Spurs.
Okay, Case.
Oh, they got Van der Ven as well.
I'll be real. The fact that people are just forgetting Spurs' whole team are back, man.
I keep on forgetting.
I think this Vicario thing's actually.
Yeah. 2-0 Spurs still. 2-0 Spurs.
Madison Bissett.
I think if João Pedro was fit, I probably would have said like a 3-2 Spurs or something. But there's
no wait, Montel. You think they're keeping clean sheet?
Yeah. I think they keep it clean. Yeah.
I don't know where they go.
I think with João Pedro not playing, I don't know. I'm not too sure. But listen, we could all see Welbeck doing that. You know what I'm saying? You could all see that one coming back again. I don't think it's remember now.
What's your midfield again? What's your midfield? Bissett, Madison, and Benton, isn't it?
Yeah. So
what's this fascination with Bissett, fam?
Bro, that's his name, fam. That's his name, G.
No,
Guys,
but it was just like Brighton defo bag, man. I'll be real.
But
Ferguson, Welbeck, no, surely.
and then we're not gonna have time to obviously speak about the Liverpool game. It is against Burnley, so can we get like score predictions, please? Can we get some score predictions straight away?
No, one tell.
Just wait, one sec.
Yeah.
One sec. Just quick context.
Yeah.
Quick context. I'm hearing Liverpool players are ill.
Yeah, let's
let me know.
We got 5 minutes. You can spend 5 minutes.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Who's ill, man?
I don't know who's ill. I don't know
Can't
who's
speak
ill.
about the Liverpool game.
I generally don't know who's ill.
Yeah, but we can speak about it, G. We can speak about that for 5 minutes. I can't.
No,
Well, so we can give
because you guys know that I have a stream to go to in 1 minute. So
Just quickly, Mons, who do you think got the flu?
how the hell do I know who has a flu?
I'm gonna say Van Dijk and Allison. What do you think? I'm gonna say Van Dijk and Allison.
I don't know who has a flu.
I'm screaming Jean.
Yeah,
it could be everyone. It could be everyone. I don't know who has a flu. It could be everyone. It could be everyone.
Because they're suffering from Arteta Titus. The Arteta Titus from touching pose. Everyone ill from
Look what you done, Monto. Look what you done. Look what you done.
Bro, again, Casey said 4-0. His prediction was 4-0 Arsenal. Remember, West Ham have Arsenal's chains. West Ham have Arsenal's chains. So yeah,
we're talking about Liverpool, G. This is the Whoa. This is the
Liverpool. All I asked for was score predictions. All I asked for was score predictions. And man, I tried that, bro. I asked for some score predictions.
No, but we're giving context for those who don't know.
Yes, but I just told you time, and man, am I taking the piss?
Yeah, bro, people don't know, G. Not everyone's gonna know that he got flu.
Not everyone knows that Liverpool players are ill. Everyone knows that, bro.
Man, them, it is now. I have to leave. Well, so again, can we get some score predictions?
Alacantra's just gone forever now.
Alacantra's Brock as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Alacantra's gone.
Yes.
I'm gonna say 2-0 Liverpool though.
Garni.
2.
What, me?
I'll say 3-1. Only because someone's got a flu, and it could be anyone. So boy. Could be flipping Linders.
Could be Linders. Well, for me, if it's who I think has the flu in draft, I'm screaming 2-2 still. 2-2.
I'm screaming 3-1. I'm saying 3-1 Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool. I think it might actually.
Hey, I'm hearing food poisoning, G. What do you think?
Bro, again, I don't know. We'll have to see. Tomorrow it's at 3 p.m., 3 o'clock kickoff. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to see. Last one, Manchester City with the early kickoff. Score predictions.
Who they're playing?
Hey, Monto, you skipped past me.
Everton away.
Everton away.
My one's 3-1, but.
Wait, Man City playing who? Everton.
We're playing Everton.
2-0.
No, City are at home.
Yeah, City at home. Yeah.
4-0.
Yeah, that's a quick. That's even. Yeah, 3-0. 3-0.
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah, City at home.
Yeah.
You reckon City got the flu? I don't know.
Yeah, clean sheets. Erling Hattie.
Clean sheet. Oh, that means K. That means K. Erling Hattie.
No. They.
Don't shake hands.
No, I'm just saying. It's a clean.
If you think it's Erling Hattie, then boy, this is enough.
Months. They haven't got the flu. So it's 3-0 City. Erling Hattie. They're fresh. There's no flu.
That's fine. That's fine.
The man they ain't got the flu.
You know what I'm saying? I'm deep in it, man. Really want to see my downfall. I love it, fam.
The flu is crazy, though.
Anyway, we must. Everyone must. And if people don't must, then there will be repercussions on Sunday. People, make sure you do smash the like button. Make sure you get us all the way to 8,000 subscribers. How many likes are we away from 100 likes? We are 10 likes away from 100 likes. So as we're closing out, people, make sure we hit 100 likes. We're gonna follow me over to Troops' stream where you catch me, Flawless, Lewis, and Troops on the Back Again podcast. It should be starting within the next few minutes. So stay on this stream and type in Big Six Bants Raid when you guys head over there as well. And then after that, we're gonna be on Never a Foul on top of that as well. So make sure there's just plenty plenty of content for you guys for this Friday. And of course, the Premier League is back. Premier League is back. Match day 24 is among us. Make sure your FPLs are done. Make sure your predictions are done. Make sure your bets are done. Milner shot on target. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get those things in there. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, we'll see you guys soon. It's been another episode of Big Sixpence. Take care, people. Take care.
Blue.
Saying Bissell yellow.